Yo, you already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dom Work, man. And look, y'all know I play a lot of 2K, and I'm always out here in the wreck. And I'll come across a ton of people with shot creator builds, but very few, if any of them, are utilizing the full shot creator arsenal. And y'all already know at the end of the day, it's to each his own. You can play the game however you want to play it. But when you neglect these tools that 2K gives to you as a shot creator, you're really doing a disservice to your build. Because look, if you can learn when, where, and how to use these moves, you will literally become unguardable out there. And y'all can see by these clips that I'm getting bucket after bucket using the step back. And this is a move that I already used quite often, but now after equipping this new sig, I'm using it even more. And the sig that I'm talking about is the Zach LaVine hop jumper. Now, I remember using Zach's hop jumper back in 2K23 for a little bit, and honestly, I didn't have any problems with it. But when I equipped it in 2K24, compared to all the other hop jumpers I was using like Normal and Bradley Beal, a couple of the animations in LaVine's just felt a little bit too fast. But then it hit me like, yo, if I can figure out when I'm gonna get those quick animations and then learn how to time them, I could give people some real problems with this hop jumper. So I took some time out, went in the lab, and as y'all can see, it was well worth it. I mean, I've even had games where I've scored 20 plus points strictly off of hop jumpers. So if you have a shot creative build and you're looking for some creative ways to get yourself a bucket, I highly suggest equipping this Zach LaVine hop jumper and trying out some of these step backs. Now, if you really want to be consistent with these shots, you're gonna need a decent MIDI. Because the real key to success with these hop jumpers is the Space Creator badge. And like everything else in 2K, if you want a reliable boost, you're gonna want to shoot for the gold tier. Now, to get Space Creator gold, you're gonna need at least an 87 3-ball or an 88 MIDI. But y'all know me, most of my builds have anywhere from a 93 to a 98 MIDI, so my Space Creator most of the time it's on Hall of Fame. And gold is good, don't get me wrong, but Hall of Fame is a completely different animal. Now, if you don't know how to perform a hop jumper, we can go into 2KU right here, and you can see it's pretty simple. And there's two ways you can do it. You can do it with the right stick and turbo, or you can do it like I do it, and that's by tapping the X button or the shot button and holding the left stick in the direction I'm trying to hop. So once I get right here, I'm pulling back on my left stick and I'm tapping the X button at the same time. And that's gonna start the hop animation, and then when you see him start to go into the actual shot, you wanna hold the shot button again to time it. And some of these animations are so snappy, it doesn't even take much to set them up. And when you have a high MIDI and you got badges like Hall of Fame Deadeye, Hall of Fame Blinders, Hall of Fame Guard Up, any little slip up by the defense is gonna grant you a window for a bucket. And y'all can see that even when the defense tries to close out, I'm still able to rise up over them and green the shot. And the reality is, bro, the taller your build is, the more lethal it's gonna be with these step backs, especially in the mid-range. Now, for those who are gonna ask, here's a quick look at the build that I'm using in this video. So as y'all can see, this is my 6'6" shooting guard. And that 6'6" height, combined with these badges right here, I mean, as y'all can see, this build is a nightmare to guard. And if I'm being honest, based on my experience, I feel like 6'6" might be the best height for a shot creator. Because I feel like that's where 2K starts allowing you to shoot over and through contests. And y'all can see, all I'm doing is walking the defense one way and hopping back the opposite. So it's more or less a simple move to pull off, but it's extremely effective. And I just wanted to put this out there for y'all, man, because I've been having a lot of success using this sig. Now, there's a few different type of animations you can get depending on your angle of attack and your position on the floor. So if you equip this sig, I'd highly suggest going into the gym and figuring out what angles are going to give you what animation, and pay attention to what animations you get when the ball is in your dominant hand as opposed to your offhand and things like that. But as always, man, I appreciate all the support. Let me know what hop jumpers y'all are using in the comments. And if you do equip this hop jumper, feel free to come back through and let me know how you like it. And if you ain't following me on Twitter, man, be sure to give me a follow over there at BeLikeDom. And y'all already know what it is, man. Stay up. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.